Again, not quite sure if you guys all heard it. If not, we're editing this. I know it's live.
Yeah, so appreciate all your help with Road. There was a contest that we entered. Good old Joe Dirt up there in Spokane decided to enter into the podcast. We won a drawing and ended up getting this SC6L mobile interview kit with a couple of mics. Sure appreciate that. It's going to help us out. Any little bit that we can get helps. And so now we can do mobile interviews. So hope you guys are ready to get caught on the street and get ready to get your pants pulled down.
That's so funny. It also comes with this nice little travel handy bag. Just a little shout out to Rogue. Thank you. I don't personally own an iPhone, but this guy does. So if you guys get stopped down there in the old Tri-Cities with a guy with a silly shirt on, say hello.
Asking you questions about your political preference.
Right. Yeah. And we just went over this last week, okay? We're not Democrats, we're not liberals, we're independent. It is what it is.
That means that we're also not Republicans.
No, because I'm not rich. I don't want everything to go to big pharma, so it is what it is.
Although, when I get rich, I might change that.
Oh, yeah? Well, shit.
Yeah.
So, we had little Wreck-'em Ralph in here last week, a few days ago. Wreck-'em Ralph.
Entertaining.
Yeah. Well, I got something entertaining myself.
Yeah.
I got something called Lennerd. Old Lennerd the leftie. So
Lennerd the leftie.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, because we already went through the old southerner down there by the Mexican border, Ralph.
Yeah.
Why not?
Leonard's coming in via Skype, if I remember right.
Yes, he was, but we have some audio problems, so he's just going to show up live here today.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing him.
Yes.
And not only seeing it, I can't believe that he's making an appearance. I'm stoked, as a matter of fact. I have some questions for him, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's going to answer anything you have. Anything and everything. Dude, the guy is way out there. Ralph is from the Mexican border, somewhere in Texas, maybe. We're not sure. But Leonard's definitely from Silicon Valley, and he works for a place called Fugle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, cool. And he was super excited to tell you is that his boss in Silicon Valley got him a fucking litter box. You have no idea.
Let's get Leonard on here. I want to talk to him.
You want to talk to him? All right.
Yeah.
Well, most definitely.
Oh, is that Leonard right there?
Oh, yes, it is. This is Leonard.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Yeah. Thanks. Joe had said something about you possibly coming all the way from Silicon Valley. Is that where you're from?
Yes, I'm totally from Silicon Valley. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm a furry, and I'm really furry, and I get it on like rabbit style.
Is that right?
Yes, rabbit style's a thing. Bang!
Wow, you're right. Joe was right. I had no idea what I would be coming across here. I don't know if you're hitting on me or if you're just letting the general public know if they're ever in Silicon Valley to hit up Leonard.
Well, with all them muscles you got, it would be sure hard to fucking turn it down.
All right, so So you made the big trek up from Silicon Valley. Sure appreciate you doing that. I mean, so being a furry, what does that mean exactly?
Well, I'm a cock. Oh, cuckle.
What? And,
I'm also
and
married to another little white rabbit.
oh, really?
Yes, and somehow we had a bunch of colored rabbits.
Oh, okay.
I forgot
So,
to tell you, my dad is black and white.
and and you turned out to be just all white.
What a coincidence. I stand out like a sore thumb in the summer.
So are you? So is it? Hold on. You said your dad was black and white, but what about your mom?
She was white.
Oh, and you ended up white. Well, that's maybe it's just coincidence, like you said.
Maybe.
So furry, being a furry, what does that mean? So does that mean that you were actually a rabbit?
No, but I like to get off on being a rabbit, so I just walk around every day with this stupid hat on, and I love Silicon Valley, baby.
Is that right? So what exactly does a furry from Silicon Valley do for work?
Well, I work at Fugle, and anything that makes me mad, I just put them at the bottom of the list.
Oh. So Fugle is a
Oh,
search
it's
engine for-
an internet search engine, yep.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And they got me a litter box to poop in.
I mean that's cool and all, but I mean if you're not actually a rabbit, I mean
I am whatever I am.
so if you're not, so do you have toilet paper to go with your litter box?
No, I have a little white tail.
Was that natural or was that added on?
What, you've never shit in the woods and wiped your ass with a little white rabbit?
No, I have never been quick enough to catch a little white rabbit.
Well, that's what bears do.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So, do you keep being a furry? I mean, I don't know. Do you keep up on the political spectrum?
Well, what's that guy's name? That Democrat Swallow?
Oh, Swallow, yeah, I've heard about that guy.
I love that. That guy is amazing.
Really? Because I actually just watched an interview. I think it was yesterday about him. If I remember right, he's running for president.
Oh boy, he looks so much bigger on that TV. Oh my.
Let's stay on track here, Leonard. I mean, I hate to. I mean, we can talk about this off camera if you'd like, but I would like to say that so I watched that interview, and he was talking about eliminating any assault rifles from the general public.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, every rifle is an assault rifle. And guess what? I am going to personally call him and tell him they need to ban hardware stores.
Wait, we just...
Hell yeah, hardware stores, motherfucker! They have axes and saws and pipes and chains and batteries. All those things that frighten a rabbit.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Being a furry, I guess I figured that you would like chains and batteries for whatever things that you're using.
Yeah, but we start with the guns.
Oh,
and
okay.
we take everything.
So what? Why? I guess what is your big thing about taking guns that are assault rifles from the general public? That's what is so wrong with the assault rifles? Because what I saw was the Swallow, that Democrat that's running for president, was talking about taking all assault rifles, which includes all the way up through hunting rifles, because those could be considered assault rifles as well.
Like I
From the general
said,
public.
it says military rifles.
Yeah.
That means every motherfucking gun you got.
Well, so I mean, if I use
1911, gone.
If
30-06, gone.
If I were to use a rifle to kill an animal to feed my family,
only at a gun range.
Only at a gun range.
Yep, we're gonna lock them up.
So I could still own one, but it would have to be kept not in my own house.
Yep, that's why I'm going for hardware stores.
I don't think that. I mean, what is the purpose of owning a gun and owning it for either hunting or for self-preservation in the event that somebody breaks in? What's the purpose of having one if it's not at my house?
It's so you don't hurt nobody.
Oh, it's so I don't hurt anybody.
Yep.
Oh, so me being a law-abiding citizen that has a
yep,
job.
motherfucker, you shut your mouth.
Oh, Leonard, you're getting a little spicy.
Well, this gun control thing just got me all furry.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we could change the subject if you'd like.
Well, I want to talk about Swallow more.
Well, if you want to talk about the Democratic presidential candidate, Swallow, then we can discuss that a little bit more. I think that he is outside of his mind, because in his interview, the one that I saw anyways, he said that he wanted all of those weapons to be confiscated, but if the legal owners decided not to turn them in, that would be okay too.
Nope, they would go to jail.
Which is funny, because he said that it would be illegal to own them.
Yep, they'll just knock on your door and come get them.
Well, no, his argument was that they would not go door to door and
well,
open
you give up one right, you give up one right, you give up all rights.
Well, that's exactly our argument, is that if you decide to give up your weapons and put them in a gun range, then where does it stop from there?
It doesn't. Like I said, it's gonna take the hardware store too.
Oh, so you can't own a nail gun then?
Nope, not at all.
So we need to go back to the archaic way of nailing roofs on with a hammer and a nail.
Oh, hammers are dangerous.
Oh, hammers are dangerous.
Yep, nails too.
So how would you say that we make roofs then?
You go and you dig a hole and you go live in it.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Huh. Well, that might work.
Not me though. I'm on the social scale already. I got an A+ rating on the social scale.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
Sounds like you're down in the negatives.
Do you know what the social scale came from?
No.
Well, the social scale, from what I understand, came from a communist country.
Well, that's what we're going for.
Well, that's not what we are. We're a democratic
republic.
What?
You haven't heard of Mao?
I have heard of Mao, as a matter
Stalin?
of fact. Yeah, I believe they all.
How about Hitler?
You're heard a Nazi. All of them, and I'm pretty sure they were all in favor of gun control.
Yep. Once they got control, they took out the whole place.
Is that right? So
Yep,
is that
since
is that
my
what you're
social
looking for?
skills on the up and up, I will do nothing.
You will do nothing?
Yep, just fuck little bright rabbits.
Huh. Well, I mean, how do you figure
It
that
looks
you're
like
gonna
you're a
feed-
chauvinist fucking pig.
how would you say that you would feed your kids? Because if you're fucking a whole bunch of little white rabbits, I don't know if you've ever seen a population
What, you
of
haven't
rabbits.
been? What?
But once you introduce a couple of wild rabbits to an area, that
Who
they're not
says
known
we're
to
gonna
be in-
have kids? Jared
Well, I
can't
mean-
have kids.
Well, that's a true statement. Also, I mean, I guess if you're sword
Oh.
fighting, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But I think I think that if that's what you're doing, I mean, that's your business. But maybe you could keep that down there in Silicon Valley.
No.
Oh, so you want to spread your ideology across the
All
United States?
over. Actually, we have a bunch of people down there coming up to Washington to ruin the whole state.
Is that right?
Yep.
Let me ask you a question, Leonard.
We're starting in Seattle and we'll just spread out.
Did you start in Oregon somewhere?
Yep. We're on our way, motherfucker.
Oh, well, that makes me feel pretty good about it.
Yep. And then
Not
you-
really. I'm gonna
What?
say that you and I maybe not see eye to eye in
Where's your buddy Wreckham Ralph? Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
Wreckham-
next
Wreckham
time I
Ralph.
get on here, I'm gonna have a piece of him since I seen him on here. And that guy doesn't know shit.
Yeah, well, something tells me that he's not the only other man that you want a piece of.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Well, I guess if I'm welcome back on here, I'll come back.
Oh, I would love to see. It would be a great interview in between you and Wreckham Ralph.
Oh.
Ralph?
He was
Ralph?
such a stud muffin. He got my tail all tied.
Oh wow. I would say that I think that's impressive, but sounds like that it doesn't take very much. I mean, so far you've complimented a couple of different guys since you've been on here.
Yep, Swallow, Mr. Link, and Wreckham Ralph.
Wow.
Wow,
So,
that puts
is
you at
that-
the bottom.
Obviously, it
What,
doesn't
tough
take
guy?
very much, because it doesn't even matter our political preference. You just base that off of looks. I do have a question for you. There was something that I was going to ask you.
Are we going
how do
fishing
you-
this weekend?
How do you feel about abortions?
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm gay.
Oh, is that right?
Yep, I only fuck dude rabbits.
Oh, so you don't have to worry about abortions.
What, did you think my wife was gay? Taking it is taking it.
Well, I mean, when you say wife, I would assume that you meant a
Well,
female.
you haven't met him. He's quite a bitch.
I wouldn't consider
Have you
a
ever
wife
played?
to be.
Have you ever
a
played
male.
video games for a blowjob? That's what I thought, you fag.
I don't think that there needs to be name calling. I mean, I could probably
Well-
call you a different name.
Well, like what? A rabbit? Yeah,
Yep,
that's pretty
that's-
clever.
That's exactly what I would call you.
How about a cockle?
Well, you're the one that
Yep,
openly
that's
admitted
what I thought. You
that
got
were a
nothing,
cuckold.
motherfucker.
Well, actually, by definition, well, I don't know, by Pornhub's definition of cuckold, I'm pretty sure that has something to do with a man sitting there watching.
Yep, my other man get fucked.
Oh yeah, well, no, it's watching the wife. So,
Whatever you
That-
want to call him.
well, I would call him your husband if he's a man.
Well, it is what it is.
It depends on if you're married or not.
All right. Well, I gotta go now because I'm sweaty.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you got all hot and bothered over this conversation. I'd like to continue this at some point.
Yeah. Only when you have a special guest on.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. Next time that we have Wreck and Ralph on, then we'll invite you back, Leonard.
I want that big muscly guy.
Okay. Well, I'll let him know.
Yeah. Old Jimmy the Gym Rat.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Can't,
And last time I talked to Jimmy, Jimmy could pick me up 100 times.
Is that right?
Yep. And you should see him now.
Is he bigger?
Nope. He's the same.
Okay, well, you're kind of creeping out our general public here
All
as
right.
well as myself. I'm gonna
Well,
say
take
thanks
care.
for coming on, Leonard.
Take care.
Have a
I'll let
safe
you
trip
know how the
back to-
Democrats go.
Yeah, have a safe trip back to Silicon Valley. We'll talk to you soon. Wow, that was I wasn't quite anticipating something quite like that. He was definitely a lot more aggressive than what I thought he would be.
Yeah, me too. I didn't didn't exactly expect that to go that way either. Well,
Did you get to see that? Holy cow!
I just watched it on my phone. I was in the other room. It was just, yeah. That was wow. That guy's something else, I tell you.
Yeah, he's got a couple of things to say, but I'm not quite sure if he knows what he's talking about.
No, they don't. Nobody knows what they're talking about anymore. I tell you, it's 11.
I've heard stories about furries before, but I haven't actually had a conversation with one until tonight.
Well, that makes one of us.
Well, next time maybe you'll have the opportunity to have a conversation with Leonard.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be really nice. Well, DLcast, don't forget to hit subscribe. Toodaloo, everybody. Have a good
Peace
time.
out, fam.
Like I said, let's get to that bananas.
Oh, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here.
Yeah. Watch out. Oh boy. I hope everybody stood around for this because you won't see this anywhere else, baby. Thank you to the blonde-headed girl that knows how to eat a banana. Don't forget to subscribe.
Smokes.
Yeah, can you see that?
Yeah.
You got a name for her?
Going.
Is that Tiffany? She looks like a Tiffany.
If she's in the trailer park, it's probably Sniffany.
Sniffing. Oh, yeah. I remember Brownie. All right, everybody.